All right, in this video, we're going to focus on evaluating expressions that have multiple operations. All right, remember our steps to evaluating. We're going to first make sure we understand all the symbols. We're going to find out what the value of our variable is and substitute that in. Then we're going to follow order of operations. All right, so let's look at each one of our parts to our expression. Right here, I see 7x. Well, remember, there's nothing in between those, so 7 is a coefficient. That's 7 times x. Then we've got minus 4. Right here, I need to make sure I understand that symbol. That is x sevenths, if I read it as a fraction, but makes no sense. That's actually x divided by 7. We got to remember that fraction bar means to divide. Okay, so now that we understand those two different symbols, let's go ahead and do our evaluation. I come down here to find out what they tell me the value of my variable is. It's actually a 7. So right here for that x, and again here for that x, I'm going to change those, or it's called substitute, the 7 in for that x. And when I do this, I got to remember that I show right here is multiplication, and then right here's my division. So I'm going to rewrite this as 7 times, what is x? X is 7. Then I'm going to copy my minus 4, copy my addition sign, copy the fact this is a fraction. I'm going to change that numerator since that's the unknown, and the unknown is 7. I'm going to change that to a 7. Now what's the denominator? A 7, and then copy the plus 2. Now I'm going to solve this numerical expression following the order of operations, which remember, my favorite is to follow GEMS. G stands for grouping symbol. I don't have any. E stands for exponents. We're good there. M reminds me, do my multiplication and division first. So right here, change the 7 times 7 to its answer. That is a 49. Then right here, change the 7 divided by 7 to its answer, which is 1. Now copy everything else down. I have minus 4, then a plus sign there, and then at the end I have plus 2. Now I have addition and subtraction, and I'm just going to start at the left and solve everything as I go. So 49 minus 4 is 45. 45 plus 1 is 46. 46 plus 2 is 48. So my total ends up being 48. All right, let's look at one more example. This one involves two different variables. I have 3y plus 24 plus x divided by 6 minus 2. So I have a y and an x. All that means is when you do your evaluation, the step of substitution, make sure that for the x, since it tells us its value is 18, you put an 18 here into the x spot. And then for the y, make sure you substitute in the fact that it's worth 4. So right here is going to become 3 times 4. Okay, so I'm going to write this out. I have 3 times 4 added to 24, added to 18 divided by 6, and minus 2. All right, I don't have any grouping symbols or exponents, so I'm going to do my multiplication and my division right here first. So 3 times 4 is 12. 8 divided by 6 becomes 3. Now I'm going to copy everything else. In between that 12 and a 3, I should have a plus 24 and another plus sign. And then at the very end, I should have minus 2. Now I have addition and subtraction, so I'm going to start at the left and go in order. 12 plus 24 is 36. 36 plus 3 is 39, and 39 minus 2 ends up being 37. And ignore that line in the middle. That was there whenever we screen captured it. But anyways, our total ends up 37. So let's review your steps. You're going to substitute in the value that you're given for the variable. If you have more than one variable, make sure you put them in the right spot. Write out what you end up with, the numerical expression, then follow the order of operations. You won't have grouping symbols, you won't have exponents. You're going to have to focus on the fact, get into a good habit, always multiply and divide, then do your addition and subtraction. Those are the rules that we have to follow for algebra.